EV sales are steadily climbing uphill as more drivers make the switch. And Ford is one auto giant following the trend as it invests billions of dollars in the shifts. But that could come at a cost. The company is now reportedly planning to cut hundreds of salaried workers in the U.S. this week as it aims to lower costs, according to Bloomberg. Shares here today, they're moving higher by about 1.4%. But Ford and the larger commitment that they've put forward really requires this reallocation of both capital as well as human resources right now.
Yeah, and the reports are also talking about that a lot of these cuts are made in engineering for combustion engines, so that makes sense, right? If you're putting a lot of your energy. On the flip side, there is a conflicting signal in terms of the demand for EV, and that's coming to us from Volkswagen. There was a report by a German newspaper that the company is going to reduce production of one of its electric vehicles, the ID.4 compact SUV, also the ID.7 sedan, at one of its factories in Germany over the next couple of weeks, and that's because of weak sales. The share's not taking that big of a hit here, but it is kind of interesting that at least in one sector there's not seeing that strengthening demand.
And there's a considerable focus around where among some of the pro customers or commercial customers they would start to see a switch kind of across the board in EV sales right now. And if you think of the companies that have long had some of the relationships into that, it is Ford, it is GM. And so if you see commercial vans and fleets start to, and these larger purchase orders really start to add up as those transitions are made across delivery, logistics companies and suppliers, that's where a Ford could see some of their market share start to catch up. But right now it's been about the just everyday consumer who's trying to get this into their garage or into their driveway.
I know someone who just got an electric Volvo, and they love it. They love it.
Interesting.
I don't know.